Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in part 23, I am pretty sure, of our US to Mars Dyson Sphere run. With the Mars Dyson Sphere, at least the Tier 2 version, where we got to Tier 2 modules, pretty much done. I think we've got a few things that still have to come online, maybe, but it's pretty done, and it's pretty sweet. As you can see, we're generating an obnoxious amount of science. Now, right before I started here, just kind of checking in where we left things off, noticed a stupid mistake. So I told you can use the ledger to kind of make sure that you're okay with all your science generation. We only have 4 Tier 2 energy buildings in low Earth orbit. I'm not sure if something blew up and we didn't recreate it or what happened, but we've been missing out on a sweet 6% boost bonus. And our total energy bonus here, I notice, is only 45%, and that is just wrong. That makes me very sad. And so we are going to, before we do anything else at all, we are going to correct that. So I'm going to go to the ledger, see what we might have overbuilt on. And Leo, those are fine. Space. Actually, for space, do we have... Yes, we have 2 there, and 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. It's fine. Life. We are exactly where we need to be. Info. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Military. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Social. Social's for government, which is a little silly. I mean, we obviously don't need a lot of government bonuses. Alright, so we are definitely a little overbuilt on social. And by the way, now we can build social science hubs around Mars now that we hit 10K. So this is annoying. And what we're going to do, well, while we're here, we're upgraded to admin tower. We're going to swap in an energy research center. And yeah, that is that's kind of annoying, I gotta tell you. But so we'll get the full bonus there for boost and everything soon. The reason I've been thinking about HABs is because we are now generating enough solar that we are overproducing. Here, you can see here, looking at our power, we've got 930 possible out of 507. And so, because each of these is generating, this is generating 465. So, I mean, if we replace this, then we're in trouble. We can't support everything. But there are definitely bases like this one where we could get rid of this, and let's see, we turn that off. We've got, well, we turn that off. Current available power 15. So we could build something here we can replace this with something that costs 15 and and still power everything. Now maybe we want to do, and obviously we can get these to produce even more if we build more solar mirrors, and we might do that. But right now the question is, do we want to replace this with something that would give us some sort of bonus? So we could obviously do point defense, just in case the aliens show up, a little extra defense, although we should be able to shoot them down with our ships from orbit, but it would protect stuff while our ships got there. Obviously Marines, not the worst idea, jack this up. I think what I'm going to go with, though, is, because we've got 15, is I'm going to go with social science. Social Science Lab. Oh, are they not allowed? Oh, maybe we need 50K for social science these days. Well, isn't that a fine how do you do? I guess you need 50K to build a social science research center. So we can build this. We can build a social science lab for 10K. We can't do a tier 2. All right, well, that's a bummer. Because that I think is only a 12. That's only 12 to upkeep. So I think for now, I'm going to go ahead. Let's see, that's 20 for upkeep. We are going to be doing a lot of life science techs, colony habs, ring habs, the techs, designer life forms. Wouldn't mind actually swapping this out with for life science, but we're a little bit short. A little bit, we're like 5 energy short. And so what are we going to do about that? I mean, maybe nothing. This is kind of some silly micro. We could, actually, fission reactor. Do we have any solar? Yeah, this is just a pure shipyard. Oh, we got 1 array, which is going to be an extra 6 times module tier. So that's going to actually be an extra 12. That actually might be enough. Can we upgrade this one too? Yeah, all right. So I think what we're going to do, just to prep, to get a little extra science, just to prep for what's coming, is we are going to very quickly upgrade. We'll find some spots where we're over generating, and we're going to swap in some life science. Now this is obviously, this says 10%. We're not going to get a 10% bump. We're going to get like a 2% bump or something ridiculous like that. So yeah, this is saying we're 39 short. I think though, are we really only getting 24 out of what I just decided to build? The humanity, the micro-humanity. I think... Oh, wait, hold it. What do we got here? What do we got here? We can upgrade that. And... yeah, we're running that. All right, so that's going to give us, I think, we'll get a total of, actually for upgrading that, that's going to be an extra 8, I guess. I mean, this is, yeah, you know what we're going to do. We're just not going to have a farm going on here. All right, let's see if that works. See if that works. I'm not even sure that we need that space dock anymore, although we're building something there right now. All right. And if it doesn't work, then it just won't get powered up, and no big deal. So, what we're going to do, we're going to build some life sciences. Swap that out. Probably the smart thing to do is put a little point defense thing there, but I'm looking for some bigger bonuses. So let's just do this a few times and then get back to Earth. I think this should be okay. Yeah, when everything comes online, it should be... well, let's do this set. Let's do this set and see what happens, because this might have had some hubris here. We will see. I think we're going to be getting an extra 33 from all the stuff that we upgraded. I think. Right now, all it's doing is shutting down these op centers, so not a big deal. And honestly, at some point in Mars anyway, we're going to want to have another shipyard, because obviously it's extremely important that we protect everything here. And so let's just be a little paranoid. Let's do a nano. Let's do an ops. Let's do a couple more shipyards. Fission reactor arrays, farm, and we're 12 short. Well, that just means the ops wouldn't go online. We'll replace, I think, one of these fission reactors with heavy fission soon. Otherwise, the ops won't come online, or the nano won't come online later on. That's not a big deal. All right, so that'll make sure that we can. We'll check in. We'll check in a little bit. And by the way, so our life sciences bonus right now is 50% from HAB modules as expected. We'll see what happens. I mean, you could find this online, but I think it's going to go up to maybe 60% or so from building those. We'll see. All right. Distraction over with. We are going to have a bunch more CP coming online soon. I don't know that there were... I think we gave up on following that one alien around. So what we're going to do, I think, is start breaking into Japan.
Your orders? We'll make our appeal.
Was there somebody we were tracking? Oh yeah, so we did end up penetrating the servants, stop giggling, and I don't think we were very impressed with anything that these guys were carrying around. That's not a bad org. I don't think we were very impressed with anything that these guys were carrying around. So let's just get activity out of the way. Oh, we are attacking Bosnia, and we could, you know what? Why don't you plan a move into Serbia?
Time to make our move.
Bosnians and the Serbs, famously good friends. Never any conflict in that part of the world. Alright.
Offering assistance. Offering support.
Alright. We need some nanos to come online, because we got a 3K. A 3K deficit is not a big deal at all. But, you know, no deficit would be nice. If and when I do the Academy China run, we will try to make sure that by the end of it we are running a 0 spoils and have a nice positive income. Wow, they really whooped the Bosnians fast. Alright, and what's next, I guess? Montenegro? Probably will
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Oh lord, this nonsense. I forgot to check the space docks of my stupid enemies. Alright, well, at least we've got 3 days to get there. Yeah, this is just annoying. Do we have any fission spinner ones done yet? No, I don't think so. Alright, so we're gonna merge these two together. That's PD. No. Let's merge them all together. Okay, so that's going to be overkill. We're going to send that to 2B. Say hi to the servers when they show up. And then go blow up their space dock. Oh my lord. Really? Izzy? You missed by 0.1%.
Policy direction
Killing
complete.
me. Alright, we were gonna go after the Serbians. And then I guess we'll go after the Bulgarians. Engage. Max. Alright, this is... I'm doing auto-resolve to speed this up, because that's a bloodbath. Alright, we should not have gotten hurt at all. In fact, I'm just to show you, so you know that I wasn't trying to cheese things. I will show you what should happen here. I mean, I would be absolutely stunned if we took any damage at all. I'm going to put it on AI control. A bunch of missiles go that direction. And they are just not going to be able to deal with it. Yeah. That's the correct result, is a 0 damage. Can't believe they damaged me on that. That's ridiculous. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go, we're gonna refuel. We're taking our time. Oh, we're not gonna take that much time. Yeah, that's fine. No need to waste fuel. Compact solid core, not something we need. Molten salt's all we need. Alright, we're failing there too. Come on, guys. think our guys are getting lazy. They know that Mars Dyson is up. Oh, we have more campuses online. Why wouldn't we? Okay, we got some fission spinner escorts. They will hopefully help us intercept. I don't think they're going to get transports that show up, but they should help us get to places faster. By the way, can we level up Chumpus yet? 77, not quite. Any mining orgs show up? Nope. Game hates us. Alright. So, yeah, we already practically won that already. I think we're going to do a couple of wars. Okay. Bulgaria and Romania? Oh, Romania is still allied with the US. Take care of that little problem.
Standing by for orders.
Alright, we're going to
Ready for
try
orders.
breaking into Japan again.
We must persuade the people.
And Japan just
Ready
because
for
it's I mean, yeah, they're building an army, which it's kind of a waste. They're kind of wasting their stuff here. I don't know. You're allied with the U.S. What are you worried about? All right, we could just try to group for a straight purge here, but I have no idea. I have no idea whether or not Humanity First is about to defend that. It probably
Track it
would.
down.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Ready for orders.
All right, Brent, why don't you calm down the Chinese?
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Where do you need
Kanta, you can give us our next war.
Heading to the capital.
Actually, you can
Ready
try.
for my mission.
We're going to do 2 wars and we'll calm down the Chinese
On
next
my
turn.
way to the capital.
All right, we're at 373 out of 378 for mission control. Because of those research campuses just came online. Notice we're building hab modules are going to give us 33. We've got unpowered of 18. Once those solar mirrors come online, we should get those. So we're actually going to be fine on MC, and if we need to shut off a couple of things or turn off a couple of research campuses, we can. By the way, now that those other campuses came online, we're pretty much, before advising, we're at 11K. Ledger science 10.9, close enough. All right, so we're gonna move into Bulgaria and Romania next.
Offering support. I will help them.
They stole things, that's fine. Oops. Oh, and Op Center came online. All right, that's. Here we go. This is what we want to upgrade. All right, upgrading the farm, fission, settlement, ops, nano. Just fission. We'll build a little thing. And we'll build another. For 2 nanos? No, because I made this. So I made that a level 2. We'll make that a level 1. And again, we can shut off. I mean, this is a little bit heavy on the nanos, but maybe it's just a reflex from my other runs. It's probably best to run spoils if you're just making, just getting 2, 3, 4K. I just don't like it. So it's really a style thing. So I don't think this is good advice to try to get this down to 0. It's not necessarily, especially for a short run. I just like doing it. I like the idea of managing all of this stuff with no spoils if I can, and we're gonna at least get close to that. All right. So by the way, did they defend? They didn't. No, we could have just purged that, man.
Policy direction complete.
All right. So we're gonna declare war on the Bulgars, I guess. Sweep that up. And then the evil Romanians.
Mission complete.
Romania. Seems kind of unfair, the US and China and EU just ganging up on these poor little guys. But what are you going to do? We got the aliens we got to deal with. We got to unify. Alright. Oh, we got more campuses coming online soon. Alright, we've got active shipyard, or we have active... an active space dock coming on. We're going to upgrade these to shipyards. I'm going to throw point defense just down for fun. Yeah, I think that this is a farm. I think that that should be maybe another shipyard. So power's so cheap. I mean, honestly, this is way overkill, I think, for that station, but what the heck. Alright, we got some point defense spinning, fission spinners. Nano land has finished some nanos. Oh, it's got 1 nano to go, then we can start getting some income there. Would love Fission Frag drive to unlock right around now so I can start building some stuff soon. Okay, so let's see. We've got, I think Izzy, on you got an espionage of that. Why don't you try doing
Removing
that?
our enemies.
Standing by
Kanta,
for orders.
Ready.
hopefully you can purge that. Humanity First can't come in. I don't know anybody else who would go for it.
Terminating the opposition.
Kamud,
I'm
why don't you give her 1 more
I'll speak with them.
inspire? Brenty
Ready to go.
Magoo here. Oh yeah, he said you ready to call down the Chinese. Yeah, they're almost they're a little
Restoring
unresty.
order.
Oh, resting 2.9. Jeez. Oh, I think that this is being kept low just because from our one pip in oppression, actually. All right. Yeah, I think we're good here. And we maybe should do another war, but well, these guys will give our armies a little bit of a rest.
Every conflict.
All right, administration algorithms is done. That's going to unlock some mining stuff and some other stuff. Oh, actually there's going to be some sweet heavy investment projects that we're going to want to look into. Oh, what do we want to do here? There's a lot of nonsense that we're going to need to do for tier 3, and one of those pieces of nonsense is space navies. So let's just start Space Navy. So we're going to get into the tier 3 stuff. Oh, are we losing this? That's not acceptable. We're not losing it by much, but I want to win that. Alright, so we're going to do this. Make sure we win molecular assemblers, which I don't think is going to be a problem given just how crazy... Alright, we can do that really quick. Oh yeah, so 120 CPs. And that's 50k tech, which is going to be child's play for us. And off-Earth mining increased by 10%, which is what we're going to actually do first. So we're going to make sure we win molecular assemblers. And then we are going to grind through. Now notice, if all we did was this 50k tech, because of our bonuses, and because of these bonuses and because of these bonuses, we can finish this 50k faction tech in a month. I mean, February is a short month, so basically a month and 2-3 days. That's pretty sweet. For now, we're going to do this, and I think that we're, even divvying things up, we should catch up here. Yeah, we're only 700 behind.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Let's see,
Offering
we're 700
counsel.
behind on the second. And then we're 200 behind on the third. And then we're ahead by a lot. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of CP techs coming online now. Yeah, and I think now the initiative just gave up. As they should. Alright. I mean, technically, if they got a really lucky steal, they could get a bunch of tech and beat us out. Alright, we took care of the Bulgars. And now we are... Oh, yeah. You build... Are they really trying to build an army? Oh, guys. It's not going to be done in time. Alright, I think that we're going to come down into Greece. Next. Apparently, Chairman Soren von Wyk is upset about things. Okay, we got another shipyards. We got, that's online.
Things are stabilizing.
You can see how powerful the U.S. to China to EU strategy is, because the EU's been able to kind of bake on its own for 2 or 3 years. The AI is very reasonably, generally invested at least most of its points into something useful, and then we just swoop in, and with the U.S. armies, with a little help from China, if you need it. I mean, you don't even need China to do this. Alright, so we knocked that out. Got a lot. So that's 120, that's 10, that's 10. We're not going to bother with... Yeah, let's make it, if we can do that. Alright, so we're going to finish... I mean, honestly, we don't need this immediately. That's more nobles, that's more fizzles. I mean, we could finish it. And yeah, let's finish it and hope that the chumpy AI decides to make a move. Alright, so I'm not going to rush Mission to the Outer Planets because we don't have Fission Frag unlocked yet, and that's not going to really do us any good at all until we have Fission Frag. But it should,
We've removed some threats.
it should unlock. Okay, we have one successful. We have one successful hit here. Okay, this is maybe not the best plan. Oh, Izzy's trying to purge something that ended up getting defended, so she's almost definitely going to fail. So we should have some admin coming on line very soon, so I almost don't even want to succeed in this. Okay, we succeeded in it. Alright, that's... We might just abandon these spots because you can see we're losing a massive amount of influence. Yeah. Oopsie a doop-see. Yeah. You had some hubris. Had some hubris. That's fine. We at least say we changed their minds, so they're good to mission control, which is something that's actually useful. We will abandon nation. I'm sure those will get swept up again. I really should have manually canceled Akanta there. That would have been a smart move. I didn't think she had such a good chance at taking it, though.
Back on the farm. If something
Back
broke,
on the farm. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, what are we going for here? I mean, that's rapid shipbuilding is a good thing, and some and the adamantine armor. I can't remember whether magnetic force gets us somewhere. Oh yeah, it gets us some nicer... Oh yeah, that's what eventually we get to coil guns. Let's make sure that Fission Frag can unlock. That there's not some stupid other tech that we need. 77%. Alright, frag drive. Yeah, we have all the prerequisites. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright, so what are we selecting here? We could do this so that we can farm fauna. I mean, we are going to need phages and the other ones for tier 3. There's a bunch of life sciences that we need. Rival culture. It's a bunch of CP. We're not really desperate for CP. That's not really what our build is right now. Diamondoids for more armor. I don't know that we need neutronics. I mean, if we went straight to Helicon, right? That's Poseidon Lantern. I know a lot of people use Orion. They eat a lot of thistles. I really don't ever feel the need to go that direction. Let's see if we wanted to do Helicon and not worry about Fission Frag, because Helicon is a better drive and it's obviously a lot cheaper. Not eating up so many thistles. Helicon, what would we need? We would need a bunch of little crappy techs. High energy, like this is another boost. I think there's another boost that tech that gets unlocked from this. Main thing is superconducting magnets, which we are going to need anyway. I mean, these are so cheap. I'm kind of tempted to let's just boom, 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 go through these. Get Helicon. Those will get us to Kuiper a little. Those ships will get us to Kuiper a little bit faster than Fission Frag. Then we won't waste a whole bunch of thistles. I mean, we got the tech. I think that was one of them, right? We know magnetic is one of them. We've got the tech. I mean, yeah, that's 10 days. It's 10 days even. I'll put a pip in that. It's 10 days here. Now it's 7 days. Oh, the smart thing to do would be knock out the mining bonus and then worry about Helicon. All right. Old standard nano. Ops. Settlement. Fission. Farm. Are we short? We're a little bit short. And I'll just do fission and life. And marines. Alright. I think we might need to do more war. We're definitely going to do an org check. Really haven't, been... I mean, you know, we're doing so well. We could, again, we really do want a different 6th counselor. They're about to promote. Alum's kind of going to be silly to have after we nail these 2 big info science tax. All right, do we have any mining orgs? Oh, we have another. It's a half decent criminal org. It's not the best. Goddard. It's a good space science org. Pretty sure our space science bonus for HABs, for orgs, is 51%. So that's a 3 pipper. It's got a little extra bonuses. It's 3% boost. Pretty sure, yeah, that's 3% boost, and it's a 10%. We have jet propulsion already. I think there's another science org that's 4% boost. So yeah, I don't think we need. that. That's 4% boost. That's 3% boost. Yeah, I think we're fine without Goddard. All right, so we backed off a little bit on Japan, but I think that our admins are going to come online soon. I'm tempted to just crack this down and sit on it.
Applying pressure.
Although, you know what, Izzy, why don't you calm down? Why don't you just deal with, oh, Jesus. Why don't you deal with some aliens? Deal with the aliens in Washington.
Heading to the LZ.
Standing by.
Alright, so we're almost done with that, and I think we decided we're going into Greece next. Brent, you go help us whoop the Greeks.
Heading to the capital.
Kamud.
Standing by. What's the op?
Oh, you aspire Izzy.
Standing by for orders.
And let's just burn that off.
Headed there now.
Yeah, I mean, again, you can continue to investigate other people,
I think we
turn,
had a
steal, and so on. I'm pretty happy with the orgs we got right
I will
now.
help them.
Don't think that
Offering assistance.
it's worth the time. And you've seen me do that. You know what that's all like. I mean, this is an instructional video. You know what it's like to investigate, turn, and yoink orgs. I'm not going to do that to squeeze out an extra 0.3% efficiency right now. Alright, we got Romania. Move down into Greece, take these little bits here, and then move over into Spain. Okay, we got nanos online over over there. Down to 2K. Remember, this was at 33K. Now it's down a bit because we turned off spoils completely. And let's put a couple pips in. Now that we're above, I want to stay above 10K. There's a really nice event that gives a mining bonus and a shipbuilding speed bonus, but it costs 10K. We're going to make sure we've got 10K. All right, we've got magnetic. Was it this one? I think it was this. Electromagnetic. I don't remember what we need for Helicon. Let's go look back that again. All right, anybody else? Anybody out there remember what we need? All right, let's try to remember this now. All right, superconductors, electromagnetic. All right. Superconductors, electromagnetic. Sure. All right, we do like thistles. We do like thistles. We can rush that later on.
Mission complete.
Alright, we're declaring war on the evil Greeks. Oh, and North Korea? That's a weird group.
Perfect
Alright,
for
North
next
Korea's not
mission.
going to waste its one nuke on us. I promise. Okay. Alright. Alright. Ooh, India.
Target secure.
All right, now we can go into Japan, at least a little bit.
Science would tell us that we are nothing
All
more.
right, now what was it? Something about. Was this it? Superconductors? I thought it was something. Oh yeah, and then we need superconducting magnets. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna grind through that. We don't care about those. Don't care about that.
Recon complete.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade more to admin. So let's see here. That has an admin. Oh, something blew up here. Look at that. How did that get destroyed? Oh, I gotta wait 120 days for that? Oh my lord. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. How is this? Oh, so this is gonna come online in 2 days. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's coming online in 2 days. That's good. Right? Yeah, that's upgrading. That's good. Here we go. Oh no, that's good. And that's good. Here, this will need some help. Alright. Let's just do the old switcheroo. Oh, that's actually still going to be short. Alright, so I think we're going to go with a different plan here. Turn that on. We are going to upgrade that, and this space science here, maybe this social science, we'll replace with a solar array. And, because I think we actually were one over. And, yeah, I think we were one over on social science, so I think we're okay. Here, we're going to upgrade. Oh, and that's a social science. Can we also upgrade that? Nope. Let's upgrade this. And let's upgrade that. And that's being upgraded. Alright, so we're going to have... We're just going to be patient. 60 days. So we're a little over 60 days from now. We're going to have another... I don't know, 50 CP, something crazy like that. Probably more than that, actually. And then we'll worry about Japan. Japan is not a big add-on at this point for us. It's definitely a nice to have, and we'll grab it, but it's not like we're in a big hurry here. Alright, so what do we got going on? What's the alien situation? We got 3 ships showing up beginning of June. That's a little over 3 months from now. And a little bit later than that. And do we have enough fission spinners? Do we have enough of those for us around Earth? We have TD escorts, which are solid. And then we've got fission spinner export, we got PD, TD, and then more escorts. I think this is fine. Maybe I'll build a couple more just for fun, but I think we're fine. Safe, I guess. I mean, the more ships I build, the more likely it is that the aliens send even bigger ships, but I'm not too worried about that right now. We're making crazy resources. Alright. Oh, somehow... Oh, some stuff just must have come online. Alright, so... Let's... go ahead...
Going
and do this. Anaconda, why don't you use follow-up?
Ready for orders.
With a
Removing
purge.
our enemies.
That should work.
Acknowledged.
Camus, do a little bit of that. Although, let's see, what are we going to take after? We might go after South Korea.
Ready for my mission.
Start that action.
I will tell our story.
And Brent. Where are we going? North Macedonia? Yeah. Next up, North Macedonia.
Time to make our move.
And let's just make sure we haven't missed any cool orgs. I think we've checked in. We checked in 2 weeks ago. Yeah, alright, we're good. Alright, these turns are going about... There's basically 3 waves of space micromanagement. First stage is Leo micromanagement, when you get, especially get to the tier 2s, but even a little bit before that. And then obviously there's building Mars up. That was a huge phase of micromanagement. And then when we get upgraded to tier 3, it'll happen again. Okay, so we've got even more folks there. Oh, by the way, that is, yeah, that's upgrading. We wanted to blow up some servants, didn't we? Because they were being jerks. So if everybody's outside of medium, it's going to take them at least 2 or 3 days with their crappy ships to show up. So we're not actually too intimidated by any space docks that are like asynchronous or whatnot. Actually, wow, I don't even see servants here. Do they come from the moon? It's embarrassing. All right, this is intermediate. I'm going to go. So we'll go say hi to them.
Lending my expertise.
Diamonds on Mercury. Ooh. So we can gain a bunch of volatiles, or we can gain cash. I kind of think... I mean, we can make that much in 1 month. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. I mean, money's easy to come by. Let's grab
Offering
volatiles.
console.
Alright. Oops. Sorry about that. We slipped. Oh, Kyriakos, we never even did anything with you. Okay, Fission Frag, Fission Frag. Fission Frag is online. We'll do it. I'm tempted to just bust out Helicon first anyway, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm so tempted. Oh, that's overkill. I'm so tempted.
choose a card. Now,
So yeah, it was superconducting magnets, and then so it's like a 10K and then a 15K. And obviously we would need these for coil guns anyway. Helicon is just a better. I mean, I don't know when it's going to unlock either. Let's at least send 3 or 4 or 5 Fission Frag drives out, Fission Frag ships out there, and then maybe pivot to Helicon. I don't know idea what that is. Okay, we have Fission Frag. We are also going to need Fission Platform to do what we want to do.
The people will come to our side.
Oh, South Korea likes us. Alright, that's kind of pointless. We don't care. Alright, so there's no need to rush here, but, well, March, April, May, it's going to take, what, 72 days if we've got a shipyard? Yeah, I guess that's okay. Alright, so let's set up these Fission Frag ships. Again, probably better to just wait, but I really want to explore Kuiper now. Come on, one marshmallow now. So, gunship, armor, essentially none. Drives, Fission Frag, powered by molten salt. In my experience, 14 is around the sweet spot here. Radiator, Fission platform. So the idea is you send a platform, you build the platform, you probe from the platform, and if it's got more than one site, then obviously you can refit there and plant. With Helicon, I have noticed that in some spots it actually is a little bit faster to send 2 modules, send a science crew here that can just probe directly and make this an outpost instead of a platform. That's kind of, that'll work for Helicon for whatever reason, but because this just weighs so much, it turns out not actually to be worth it, and we don't even need a nose weapon. So I think that, so example transfer. Oh, we can't do an example transfer to, oh, we can do, all right. So let's say, now Pluto actually has jerks on it, so we're not, sadly, and that has 8 sites, that makes us depressed. So we're not going to go to Pluto, but let's say Chernobog. Oh, that's not the origin, jeez. So let's say we're going from there, and we're going to get old Cherno, wait, yeah, Chernobyl, okay. So yeah, 75 weeks is about right, and then, oops, ship designer. So 75 weeks with 14 tanks, 15 tanks, not any faster, 13 tanks, actually, so in this case, I think this is closer. 13 tanks is a little bit faster, and then 12 is bad. Now, there are going to be some spots that are far enough away, like 88 weeks, 90 weeks, that you might want to make this 14. So we're going to go with 13, actually. So we'll just, I like that name. We're going to call this Gilgamesh. And we are going to call this an outer, it is definitely an outer system colony ship. So let us build some of these things. Oh, actually, oh, it's a gunship, so we can do it in 48 days. Ooh, fancy. So let's do that then. Let's build 4 of them. Let's build 5 of them. Oh, you know what I'm going to do. Let's build 6 of them. Used up 2/3 of our fissile supply. Oh, that'll replenish itself. And if those are gonna build in 48 days, then we're gonna make sure that this is unlocked in 48 days. And we don't need this so much anymore. Alright. In fact, we can just do that. Alright, yeah. Yeah. So mid-2029.
Hit them where
into late 2029. We'll get there, and then we'll have some stuff up and running at full in 2031, maybe even late 2030. Again, probably it might even be faster if we burn through the Helicon stuff and then build Helicon, but it'd be close. Obviously, we'd save a lot of fizzles. All right, we were going to declare war on the evil Macedonians. Did we finish taking Greece yet? No, almost. Okay. Salvage Bay, we'll worry about that later. Hey, that's why I stopped researching space navies. You want to go for it? You think you can beat me? You go for it, guys. Ignore all the campuses on Mars. Okay, we took Japan. Took a pip in Japan. And we'll put that into Unity just to keep that level. Okay. Got Greece. And yeah, North Macedonia. Oh, what are you guys? What's this guy doing here? Slacking off. Okay, I remember Lita. I remember building that. It's not a bad site. Okay. We're coming up on a good quitting spot. Let's just take a little bit of inventory, see where we are. We have nanos that are still going to be coming online. Deficit of 2,200 is not bad at all. Obviously, our armies are a little bit beat up, but we got very little to take over at this point. Kosovo is probably next in line. Brent, take care of that for us.
Heading to the capital.
I think Alum here can upgrade to a chief computer scientist for what it's worth. A little check here, see if any mining orgs showed up. We are not so fortunate.
Where do you need me?
Let's see if there's any chance that we can steal them. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We can't. It's a crappy one, but we'll take it. All right. These guys showed up, and we must have. Yeah, somehow we know their loyalty. Probably somebody we turn knows their loyalty. All right. Kanta, you steal that org for us.
Targeting their assets.
And Izzy,
Where do you need me?
you are gonna crack down that, or you can just take it. You can just take it. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we can do that.
Terminating the opposition.
All right. I think we'll play it through this 2 weeks, and then we'll end at the end of the month. That seems reasonable. All right. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever I'm forgetting can't be that important.
Offering assistance.
There were some aliens that showed up somewhere that we could have tracked down, but yeah, we'll find them. Widespread panic. Cohesion decreases, but we get some public opinion. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. I don't know. I want to kind of hold on to the democracy sword there. Don't care about that.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
Ooh, critical success. We got a month's worth of research files from them.
Asset acquired.
Whatever incredibly crappy amount of research they're making. Alright, we got Macedonia. Next is going to be Kosovo. Let's do that.
Mission complete.
Alright, the Kosovonians. We're going to join the team. And then it's just, I think, Albania and Montenegro. And then we go visit the Spaniards. More nobles. More nobles. We don't need them right now, but it's on our to-do list.
Our associates are now in charge.
We're a little over on CP, but we know we got a lot of CP coming, and we're going to knock out that infotech for another 120 CP. I mean, why wouldn't we? All right, so I think, I mean, these guys aren't great at boost. I'm not even sure how to distribute this. Let's do mostly boost. We are going to need mission control at some point. Might as well max out mission control here. I mean, we're running a... I mean, what are we doing here? Wow, that was fast. How are we doing? Let's just check the ledger. Check the ledger. So for boost, we're making 112. And looks like we are spending 52. And most of that is, as you can see, these admin towers. But you can only have 18 admin towers, and we're going to have a bunch coming online. So this is going to go down, but it looks like that we're going to have a solid boost income even after having 18 admin towers, which is good. That's what we want. But once we've got that settled, we can definitely move into mission control, which we're going to need for all of our upgrades to tier 3, and of course having a lot more ships, because eventually the aliens are going to be like, you know, we should send more ships. All right, so let's wrap up this particular sesh, do a little check-in. Our monthly income is now minus 1,600 because of the nanos have come online. We are still generating 2K a month. Now, again, it's not necessarily optimal. This could probably be 2.5K a month. And this could be, you know, I mean, you could do the math. This could be 5.5K a month if we were spending 500 less. If we were running 50 fewer nanos. So this could be, you know, minus 6.5K instead of minus 2K, and we would just, you know, run, instead of 2 pips of spoils, we'd be running like 8 pips of spoils or something. Like, not that much, right? You could manage that sort of deficit. And, you know, we need base metals. We're going to need them to do all the upgrading. So we could be stockpiling more base metals so that we'd be, just by running some more spoils. I like this. This is my style. So we'll maybe be upgrading to tier 3 a little bit slower than we could optimally, but I like the fact that I can only run 2 pips of spoils and throw everything else into boost and whatnot. It's fun. Last ledger check, since I think all of our research campuses are online, 11.6K. That's with campuses. That's going to turn around 25K at least when we upgrade to universities. So on that happy note, I will leave you until next time.